What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So this is an old makeup look from a couple months ago, and I just never posted it because I was trying to get all my Pride content out. And usually like my videos, like I'll film them and I won't post them for a good little minute anyway, so you know it's very on brand at this point. But I don't know what it is about this video, but I feel like the quality, something looks different, and I don't know if it's just because this was literally months ago. Maybe my camera messed up. My back camera is messed up, and my phone, you know, I have to shoot with my front camera because my back camera be like twitching. I don't know what in the world going on, but yeah. But anyways, this is going to be like one of those like all of one color look. I did like a pink one at the very beginning of this year, like literally like the first couple days of 2025. Then I did like a lightish purple one, and then I did a green one, and then there's this blue one, and I'm thinking about doing an orange one. The orange video might come before this video, but I know Beats by Deb is having a Glow Crazy contest with her cosmetics brand, and I want to do another look. Like, I have the products, I've only done one look, and I feel like I love that look. But when it comes to me, you know, I just, you know, I'll use a contest or something just to push myself to be creative and try something different. So I think I'm gonna do an orange version of this look with her neon like pigment stack, and then the liner palette that she has, because there's an orange shade in there. And I'm probably just gonna add like some orange gems or something, because I did get some gems from Question Beauty. That haul is like probably gonna take forever to be posted, but I did get some gems with like the order I got, so I might be doing that. But yeah, definitely just check it out and stay tuned. I'm trying to get back on posting a lot more and posting a lot more consistency. School is about to start back up soon, so I'm trying to get all the content kind of like prepared. That way during this like transition, I can like, you know, be a little bit more freer, because when it comes to like me editing content, like I would have to edit content as soon as I got home, and I'd be tired, especially like just being around a lot of people. Like I get overstimulated and stuff. So you know, I'm just trying to create a balance and create a system to set me up for success, because I do love making these like videos and stuff. It's just something that I like to do. And then like even editing, like sometimes I'd be sitting there, I'm like, what should I do? And it's like, I like to edit, I like to do makeup looks, art, all that stuff, and it's just like a form of me being able to share like, you know, my gifts. So that's why I do this. But anyways, I decided on the blue because I love blue. I absolutely love blue. And I was like, you know what, I've never really done like an all blue look, and I thought a blue look would become cool, so that's how we got here. So the lighter blue that y'all saw me use earlier is from the Made by Mitchell iCloud palette in Blue Your Mind. And then this blue that I'm using right now is from the Made by Mitchell Graffiti palette. I think that's what it's called. But I'm going to be honest, I really don't use the Graffiti palette that much. Like the colors I feel like are a little bit hard to work with, but I'll be trying it out a little bit later on so I can like, you know, update my opinion, because I haven't tried out all of the shades, and I feel like, you know, maybe I should just try them out again. But I do like the iCloud palette. It's just like I've used this same like color scheme so many times that like I try to use different eyeshadows if I'm going for a blue look, but I thought it would be good for this moment because I hadn't been using those palettes for a good little minute. And I basically am doing like I don't even know what to call it, like it's like a blown out eye effect, if that makes sense. But I'm using the color face from Nelson Mars Beauty in Oasis basically as a light blue, I guess eyeshadow base you would call it. But yeah, I'm just like patting it on because I want to add this like light blue pigment on top. But when it comes to me using certain pigments and stuff, it's a lot harder for them to show up on my skin. I feel like sometimes like when I'm blending them out, like they get messed up with my concealer. So that's why I decided to use that eyeshadow, or not the eyeshadow, the color fix as the base. That way the eyeshadow like pops a little bit more. And this pigment is from Jellywing Cosmetics. Y'all know I love Jellywing Cosmetics. I do have a code, it's R Series Ariel, but like definitely check out like their like Instagram page and stuff, because I feel like they always have sales going on, or like it's like every once in a while, frequent enough that like, you know, it can actually like help you save money, but they're not too expensive in my opinion. But anyways, I decided to do something fun to add like some rhinestones, because I was just being extra at this point. And like the eyeliner, or I guess it's eyeliner, like what I had did with that like lighter blue mermaid color fix, I feel like it was like so I was like, I need something else, and I didn't want to do glitter because I really don't have a glitter that would go well for this. But now I'm just lining my top lash line with my black eyeliner from Made by Mitchell. This is the Graphing liner in Black Milk. And now I'm just putting on my mascara on my top lashes. Usually, well, I feel like now that I've been like doing makeup the last couple like weeks or slash months, I usually like to do my mascara last, just because I want to make sure that like nothing like coats my lashes. Because there have been times when I've done my mascara, and then like by the time I put on my lashes, like my natural lashes have like gotten some pigment or something on there, so like you can see, and I don't like that. So you know, I definitely have changed my makeup routine a lot since this video, but it's also fun to just go back and see like things that I was doing back then and see how much I've grown, because I do feel like, you know, every time I do my makeup, you know, I take the lessons learned from the previous makeup, and I try to like do a better look. Like I'm always trying to outdo myself, just because, you know, I love being like creative, and I feel like this is just something that's healing for me. I feel like my inner child absolutely loves me doing like fun makeup looks like this, because this is definitely on brand for them, and yeah, I love it. So I know I've been talking about like spooky season in a couple of my like latest videos, and I'm for real trying to plan some stuff out, because I do want to do some special effects makeup looks, and I already have some prosthetics that I'm like trying to like buy and stuff to do the look, because I'm trying to go hard. Like, you feel me? I want to outdo my last Halloween, and I feel like I definitely will. And I feel like the special effects makeup look I did not too long ago, I think I'm gonna save it for Halloween, just because I'm trying to like get so much content out, and by the it's only like 2 more months and it's gonna be Halloween or spooky season, so I'm like, I might as well just save that for that, so at least I have one video down. But I definitely need to like come up with some more ideas, so if y'all have any ideas, please let me know. I really want to do a Monster High makeup, because somebody has been like, well, not somebody, but multiple people have been like telling me like you should do a Monster High makeup, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I tried to do the Frankie one last year, but like the base, like the colors I used for my base made it look more like a Frankenstein, like that greenish color, versus like Frankie is like kind of like bluer like skin tone colors. So, you know, I'm gonna be more intentional. I think I really want to do Jackie Laura, because I love Jackie Laura, and I feel like the pink will be a moment, and I might do like Laguna or Claudine. I'm still deciding, but yeah, I definitely will be doing a Monster High makeup look. If you have any characters you want me to do, let me know, okay? Let me know. And I might do like a Steven Universe look. I feel like that would be kind of cool, or even like Marceline from Adventure Time. That could be a vibe. If you know me, you know I love this bronzer. I've been using the middle shade like so much, and I feel like now I need to start using like the darker shade. Mind you, ignore that blue that was in my hairline, please. But I definitely will be like using that like darker shade a little bit more, because I don't want to like hit pan too hard, and then like I don't even have any like powder left or bronzer left. And I like to use the eyeshadow palette when I'm like bronzing my nose, because I feel like it's so much easier to me using that big old brush. And I'm setting my face with that ColourPop like hydrating setting spray. I ran out, so I might be restocking, but if y'all have any hydrating setting sprays that you want me to try out or that you recommend, then definitely let me know. And now I'm doing my eyeshadow underneath my eye, and I'm basically going in with the same colors I use on the outer part of my eye, just to make it look a little bit more cohesive. And plus, I feel like whenever I don't do eyeshadow underneath my eye, I feel like it's weird, and I feel like it's only weird now because I've been doing it so much that it's like a routine, and it's like it just changes how I see my face. But I actually feel like it just helps, especially because like I have like creases underneath my eye, I have like darker bags and stuff, and I feel like this actually helps like the product in my like lower line, like where like all the creases are. I feel like it just helps it, you know, the product stay a little bit more, because, you know, when I used to not do that, I feel like sometimes I will get a lot of creasing underneath my eye. I don't know, but I just say it works, and I'm not gonna like change it right now, because I feel like it's a vibe. And I'm using these different blues to basically create designs on my face, because for some reason I feel like I needed to be more extra. So, you know, why not to be even more extra than I was already being? But this one is from Third Beauty. That like blue that I just used is from Third Beauty. It's their painted, and I think it's cobalt blues, I'm not gonna lie. And then I'm using this color fix from the Mesmerized Beauty in the shade Mermaid, and then I think Magnetic for that darker blue, the first one I put around my face. And then I'm using the REM Beauty lengthening mascara on my bottom lashes, because I like to use a thinner wand for my lower lashes, that way I can be a little bit more precise. And this is my stash box from Get Stone, and I've been trying to use this a lot more, because I don't normally gravitate towards it, because it has like a more limited color scheme, but I feel like it was the perfect time for me to use these. And now I'm just using this loose pigment from Black Moon Cosmetics. I think it is Sapphire Dreams, if I'm not mistaken. But this is my favorite like highlighter to use whenever I'm having like more of a blue look. I feel like it just flows so well, and I just love like the like iridescent like feel of it. I don't know. And of course I had to put rhinestones in my eyebrow slit. I put the mermaid rhinestones from Get Stone in my like eyebrow slit. Those are ones that I was originally putting around my face, but I decided like to do it differently, because I use those all the time, and I want to save like some of my smaller ones, because I'm running out on a lot of my rhinestones, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm just coating my lashes with black lash glue. I don't have any black lash glue right now, and it makes me sad, because that was my go-to, so I'll eventually restock on some black lash glue. And then I'm using this liquid lipstick to line my lips. I literally have never used this lipstick before. This was the only time I've ever used it, and I got it from like, I feel like, actually I didn't even get it from TJ Maxx. I don't know, either somebody gave it to me or I got it from like Marshalls or TJ Maxx or something. I don't really remember, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I decided to add that light blue in the middle, because I just felt like it was just chef's kiss, you feel me? So now that my lashes have been like, you know, drying for a little bit and they got a little bit tacky, I just went ahead and put them on. And now I'm using this ColourPop Pokemon lip gloss. I believe this is the Waterstone lip gloss, but I just added it on top just because I wanted like a little bit extra sparkle and gloss. But I hope y'all like this video. If y'all have any looks y'all want me to do, please let me know. And I just want to say I love y'all so much, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye, love you.